I'm near the visitor center, which is behind me there. There's another feature near the visitor center called Balanced Rock, and it's quite close by. We're gonna go check that out. That's the Balanced Rock right there in the center of the frame. It's not that dramatic when it's right in front of this other cliff, but as we get closer, I think we're gonna find that with the sky in the backdrop, it's gonna be pretty dramatic. He's being pretty cool. Oh, there he goes. Closer. There's a very famous balanced rock in Arches National Monument in Utah. So I hadn't heard of this one. Here's another view of it from the main trail. This is a nice view. Yet another angle, you can see the holes in the rock. Here's a cool angle from more the backlit side. And here's yet another angle, walking around the back side of it. Looks like you can kind of walk all the way around it on the makeshift trail. There's kind of a main trail and that kind of ends, but other people have walked around, so it's pretty easy to navigate. Okay, that was a really short and easy hike. It was actually even walking all the way around it, which I do recommend because it has little different views. It was still less than a mile hike, so definitely try that one from the visitor center. Alright, this is a place called the Seven Sisters, and I believe it's mostly a rest area and parking area. When I came through here last time, there was somebody having a wedding, actually. Alright, next stop, the cabins. Here's a little information. And there are the cabins up there. There's a nice view of the cabins. Have a look inside. Ooh, nice fireplace. Wow, these are nicely done. Oh, this is actually adjacent to it, and it's separate because it has an entrance over here on the side. Kind of roundish. Very cool. And the fireplaces are amazing. And then let's go have a look at the one that's on the right. So that's 2 dwellings. This is a third. All with fireplaces. And that's nice wood frame window, and that's the end of it. And I see over there to the right of the cabins there's some steps going up. Okay, so after the steps the trail goes up the canyon. I am told that there are petroglyphs up here somewhere, so maybe this is where you go to see the petroglyphs, but we'll find out. Well, I don't see any petroglyphs yet, but sure is a pretty canyon to hike up. And here's looking down from where we came. Okay, I've hiked up another finger of this canyon, and once again, very nice, very pretty, but I haven't seen any petroglyphs. And here we can see the petroglyphs right behind where the cabins are. Alright, so this area is called Petrified Logs, just off the road. So here's the Petrified Log, surrounded by a chain link fence, but we still get the idea. And there's some signage down there which we'll read. Here's another angle where you can see the more like the tree-like texture. And here's the signage if you care to read it. And here's the other sign. Now behind the Petrified Log, the trail continues up this rather steep climb up to this knob here, and I don't know if there's anything up here, but if nothing else we'll get a great view up there, so we're gonna do it. Okay, here's the tribute to John J. Clark. He had a rough time. His memorial's over there. We're gonna go over there and pay our respect. And there's his hat in his wagon, buckboard. Alright, so here's the memorial to Mr. Clark. Looks like he lived a very long life. came to rest here, possibly of thirst or just fatigue or old age or the whole bit, but this is it. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so that's Elephant Rock right there. You can see the trunk hanging down. I'll zoom in so you can get a more well-defined idea. So there's the trunk in the middle of the frame. There's the head. And there's the body. So that is Elephant Rock. And it's right at the summit, just above where the ranger station is. Okay, so after you check out the Elephant Rock, you have the option of continuing on the trail and making a big loop. So that's what we're going to do. And you can see, if you look ahead of me, you can see the trail. And we're heading back west, away from the entrance station, and there's the road that we just came over. Okay, so if you decide to do the Elephant Rock Trail, and then you continue to make the loop, you end up doing part of the Arrowhead Trail, and there's some information on the Arrowhead Trail. Alright, so this definitely looks like the Arrowhead Trail now. You can see it's kind of a wide road type thing, so that would make sense. I'm not sure it's going in the right direction. We're heading west and we need to go back east. So I'm not sure how long I want to follow this, unless it starts curving around in the correct direction. Alright, so here's an old bridge, so that's a good sign. Still heading the wrong way, but I just looked at my GPS and I'm under the impression that it's going to start curving around back to the right, which is what we want to do. We actually kind of want to go about 180 degrees from where we're headed right now, because we're heading northwest and we want to head east. There's what it looks like if you keep going on the Arrowhead Trail back to the west. But now we're not going to do that. We're heading over this way. Alright folks, that's a wrap for this video. We've pretty much explored all of the attractions in Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. Really nice place. Couple pro tips. I would say if it is warm part of the season, get up early for two reasons. One, you beat the crowds, and two, the hiking is much more pleasant because it can get awfully hot out on the trails. So either come in the off season, or if you are here in the spring, summer, early fall, do get out early. It helps a lot because most folks don't get up and hit the trails. It is pretty busy. It's a very popular place. But anyway, thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed the video, give it the old thumbs up and subscribe. Many more adventures coming. So thanks again, and until next time, thanks for watching.